for fun. It's time for shenanigans, and it's time for all things gaming. I'm one of your hosts, Zeke, aka Freaky Zeke, and I'm joined by the beautiful, the talented, always looking good at the start of the year, all year round, 365 days a year.
Let's go.
The beautiful, the wonderful, talented.
No,
Not serious. Not serious at all.
Look, serious in any way you can be serious. La
you
cuca
know? Yes.
puerte.
AKA
Oh,
Jess. AKA La Cuca Fuerte, AKA the captain of the ship, AKA your favorite Dominican, AKA Papi Fuerte if you're nasty. And the smoothest brother with the freshest cut, with the sharpest in the DMV area.
The
It's
sharpest
your boy.
razor in the city.
Tola!
Okay. I can't. I fucking can't. I love it here. What's poppin', y'all?
Awesome.
It's your boy Tola, aka Dat Zulu, African Boombada, King of Wakanda, Princess of Munda, Big Raga, the Op Stopper,
Op
Black
stopper.
Dolomite. You know what I'm saying? Silver Assassin, Salt and Pepper Poppy. We're gonna add some more to the list for this year. Don't worry.
In the spirit of talking about Expedition 33, 2025 was an awesome year of gaming. And if you follow us on our Instagram, we shared our own personal top fives. And I'm sure there were a lot of questions of why and more insight on said games that we have chosen. So we wanted to do something this year and just start off just discussing our top five and why they were super important and special to us in the year of 2025. So with that being said,
But do you
who
really
wants
feel
to
like
go
there were
first?
questions of why? Zeke, do you really feel like there were questions of why? I kind of feel
I
like
mean,
I think most people probably agreed with our top fives to a certain
to
extent.
everybody's
I don't
level of
know.
gaming is different. Some people, there's some games that people mention that maybe people don't know or haven't heard of, So,
Probably don't
You're
agree
right.
with.
True that.
so
Okay,
People be haters.
possibilities.
You're not wrong.
People
Here's
be
a,
you're not wrong.
you can have an
Which is
opinion
very
of
true.
what you think your top five is that you enjoyed and you loved, and people
mhm,
will turn around and be like, "You're wrong."
literally.
Yeah,
It's my opinion.
yeah.
It's my opinion. How can I be wrong?
And for
Right.
context, for our top five that we shared on Instagram, it doesn't have to. For us, our rule was it doesn't have to be a game that came out this year or it came out last year. It just had to be a game that we played and enjoyed playing in
Yeah.
2025. So it could have been 5 years
Yeah.
ago, 6 years ago when the game came out, but you played it in 2025, and that was your game that like resonated with you throughout the year. So, in no particular order, my top five was Expedition 33. It was Arc Raiders, South of Midnight, Tales of Legendia, and Nine Souls. And the reason why these games resonated for me, I think it helped me realize that like the way that I play games has changed and I've become more of I have to be in the mood for certain type of genres, I guess is the best way to
Right.
kind of like
Yeah.
reading a certain type of book. Like I may not be into like a super investigation book. I may be just into more fantasy at the moment, so I'll find a fantasy book.
Yeah.
And these five kind of all met like my needs and what I was looking for last year in terms of what I felt like playing a lot outside of like streaming. And the first one being Tales of Legendia, it's a very, very old game. I think it was like originally a PS2 game, so pretty old. I played it a while back, never beat it, and it was like, dang, I forgot how good this game was. And so for Tales of Legendia, I think the thing that stuck out with me the most, in so many RPGs, you meet all these different characters, right? And there's so many different and every character has their own reason for why you meet up with them. Like one may be on a different type of journey based off of like finding treasure. The other one's like looking out for someone who killed their family, and then they meet you, and then you guys group up and save the world or whatever, right? But then, like, what happened to their original reason why, like, before you met up with them, their original journey? And one of the things that I loved about Tales of Legendia, it's like you get those answers. So there was a story of like, oh, this person killed my family. That's why I'm on this place to look for that person. And then, like, you get those resolutions after saving the world. It's not just like, oh, we saved the world, everybody just goes back in free, normal, end game. It's like they gave you even more context. And then even after beating the game, there was more weapons to discover. There was more to the game than just like beating the main story, which was really cool. Not too many RPGs even really do that, where the other characters even really get like, their stories told as well. So that was really cool. Nine Souls, I want to say, fit my my Dark Souls punishment hardcore, like hard game, where it's like learning attack patterns, and then like it's like almost learning.
Right.
It's not even that though. It's really about like, it's like I was telling Jess earlier. It's similar with Expedition 33. It's like learning a dance. It's like step here, jump back, and then like once you conquer it, it's like, pop like it,
get it,
pop like
but
this guy.
No, but like for real, it's really like a dance when you like conquer it. And the best way that like I could describe it is like once you see the patterns, it's like your shotting gun is activated, and it's like I can see through your moves. I know exactly what you're gonna do when you do it, and I beat your ass. Now what? Like what you gonna say now? Like I learned it. I know exactly what you're gonna do. So Nine Souls was great. The story's very good. The gameplay, the art style, it hit all the other things that I needed. And it had like a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania, a lot of movement and discoverability. What's up?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you know what I realized about Metroidvanias?
Mm-hmm.
Is that they make really cute art styles that make you go, oh, I would love to play this. And then the moment you get into it, it's like, psych, gotcha. Like, this is going to be the hardest thing you've ever played all year.
Like Hollow Knight.
Exactly like Hollow Knight.
Facts, 100% like Hollow Knight.
Like
100%.
when I saw you playing Nine Souls, I was like, "Oh, this game is super cute, the little kitty. Oh, it's so cute." And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing Zeik get his ass handed to him,
and that game is dark.
Get his hand.
That game is cute, but it is dark.
It is dark and shiny. Okay, I was like, "Whoa,
not dark and shiny.
Back up slowly. This is not what we want."
In terms of like South of Midnight was also on my list. I knew this game was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be special. And there's not too many games that have us in it. Like, we know this to be true. If you know, you know. And then like the amount of culture that flowed through that game, like it just, the music hit, the combat was fun. Everything overall in it was just like, it was just a really, really good game. I was also not expecting to be emotional. If you watched my solo stream, there was the stories, Two-Tone Tom, and
keep saying the name wrong. Like,
is his name not Two-Tone Tom?
No, it's not Two-Tone Tom. It's Two-Toe. It's Two-Toe.
He said it with such confidence.
He kept saying it like that the entire stream too.
The music.
Two-Tone Tom.
Everything about that game it was like, even down to the points where, they put so much care into it. Me playing it, I'm like, there's stuff going on in the game, and I'm like, oh, hell nah, could not be me. And then literally as I'm saying that out loud on stream, the main character is also saying the same exact thing. It's like, nah, this can't be real. It was so good in how it understood and it wasn't made by a Black studio. There were, it was made by a Canadian studio, which is even crazier, about a game in the South. So it was just like that they put so much attention to detail, and just like it displayed our culture in the best light. which was also just really cool, really special. And, you know, it was just a really, really good game that like surprised me in so many ways. Like I knew it was going to be good. I love the art style. I love the stop motion look to it. Just
Yeah.
like everything about it was just super good. I still think about that game to this day. Like the music and like the stories
It
and
was
all that
Music
great.
was
is
great.
so good.
Yeah,
The music was so good that I was like, that vinyl might need to get copped
facts.
because just yeah,
Mm.
just to like echo what you're saying, that story and the gameplay, how you feel so locked in and immersed, and then the music just like kind of roars up under you
Mm-hmm.
just to like swell
Yeah.
up your
Yeah.
emotions. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
oh, I will not cry, I will not cry.
Did
Literally.
did South of Midnight? Did they won an award at the Game Awards? Didn't they?
They
I
did.
Yeah, they
thought that they
did.
did. Okay.
They
Yeah, they
did.
Yeah, and I
did.
mean it's also nice for a studio that I feel like puts that much detail into the material and actually like you actually enjoy it to that extent. Wins. I think they definitely deserved it. It was a
Yeah.
beautiful game watching Zeke play it or just watching other people play it as well.
Yeah.
So
Dana said, and I didn't realize, but some of the culture from that game is close to Haitian culture. Is it now? I mean,
hmm
I they based it in the South, and it was more based like Creole style,
Yeah.
like Creole culture and things of that nature. So
I mean, a lot of Creole I mean, like Creole, that Louisiana culture has a lot of influences from a bunch of different places. So I wouldn't be
yeah,
surprised if it didn't, if, you know,
especially
if it did.
Haitian
Yeah.
culture. It has a lot of influences from Haitian
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
They went that research team went crazy.
Yes, they
they
did.
understood the assignment. They knew
Yeah.
what they were
Seriously.
doing.
And then one of the
They
things I do
understood
have to
the
give them
assignment.
credit for, one of the things that was very helpful for them and powerful as well is they also, I think they did hire a black writer as well as part of the team. I can't remember her name, but we saw her interview. Um,
Yeah.
so they did have like they did hire like a black writer too to also speak towards like the culture and make sure that they did it justice.
It's
For
actually
my
really good.
multiplayer fix, I had it was Arc Raiders. I played
Yeah.
the beta and I was messing with it. I had a lot of fun with it. In terms of like the multiplayer, it's definitely had me in the chokehold. Lost some good gear, got some good gear, got ran
Bruh.
up on, ran up on
I
some
don't know how
people.
y'all play it.
But
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
see,
No, no, no,
look,
no, 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 no.
to
We
be
no, we ain't
fair,
run up on nobody who ain't
we
deserve it. So
exactly. I'm not.
I'm just
I'm
gonna put
like
that
in
out there.
Arc Raiders. I've
Not
never been
aggressive.
the my hands up. I've never been the person
Friendly,
that
friendly,
Exactly.
I've
friendly.
never
That's
been the
all I hear.
person. I've never been the person that shot
Yeah.
first. I'm just there to do what I need to
Yeah.
do for my missions. But at the same time,
Mhm.
if you pop off, we gonna finish the fight. That's it.
I'm running up on you. Straight up. Like
Just
we
look.
had one instance. There was one time where dudes shot at us while we were trying to fight this big thing. And you're supposed to work as a team.
Yeah.
I mean, you pop that first shot, you can say you're sorry as much as you want. I'm sending your ass back to the lobby. That's it. It just is
Literally,
what it is.
we was fighting a bastion for a mission. Another team was fighting it too. Instead of continuously fighting the bastion, they pop shot at us. So it's like, okay. So then they stopped shooting at us. We never shot at them. They wanted to go pick the bastion clean. Like we didn't fight for it too. So we busted their ass. And then when they were down, they were
Busted
talking
that
about some.
ass.
When they were down, they were talking about some. We can't share. We can't share. You should have said share before you popped the first shot. That's on you,
All is
You
homeboy.
know what?
all is fair
Send us your
in
forwarding
Arc
address.
Raiders.
Exactly. Send us your forwarding address. We'll send it to you there.
Exactly.
We'll go ahead and send it to
Don't
you
pop
there.
shots and say don't pop
Yeah.
shots and then say you want to be friendly. It's already too late for that.
At the end of the day, I've been in some games, and there is actually a psychologist who actually plays Arc Raiders, and I love his content because he basically kind of says the psychology of Arc Raiders in regards to you're less likely to fight someone when you're 1-on-1 or even 2-on-1, but when you're 3-on-1, it just naturally something within us, just because of our drive, makes us feel like, oh, I have somebody with me, so I could pop off.
Mm-hmm.
So you're more inclined to now want to fight.
You can
And
puff
he was
up your
just talking
chest.
about like
Literally.
exactly. He talks about the psychology in regards to the game and like why it's so good, just because of the fact that there are people who genuinely just go in there just to play, and they are kind, and people will naturally just pick you up, and there are those people who are assholes. And yes, we have definitely come across a little
80%
bit of both.
asshole, 20%
You'd be
kind in that
surprised. The
game.
crazy, the craziest thing about it is I feel like it's more streamers who tend to be the assholes. It's not
That's
the
not
average gamer. I feel
surprising.
like they're average gamers who aren't that bad, but I feel like there's more streamers who tend to be the assholes because they want to do it for content. They're
But
fun.
yeah, but Arc Raiders for real, great game, great concept. Definitely
Such a good
has been filling the multiplayer void this year. And then my last game to
All right, hold
know
on, hold
of
on,
Val.
hold on, Zeke.
I'm not gonna say
Okay.
any spoilers. I look.
Okay.
Like, we
All
heard you
right.
for the like
Yeah.
18th time. Like, please, we
Jess,
get it.
no, you gotta understand. I have PTSD because Zeke will do it unintentionally. From Zeke, you gotta understand. From Zeke, Zeke will do it
Tola, you're like
unintentionally.
the king of spoilers. You're like, I'm not gonna say much. I'm
First
not
off,
gonna say much. I'm gonna say,
no,
I'm gonna say
Jess,
this, and you're like,
no.
I never
I
asked
disagree
you
with
for
that
anything.
1,000%.
Of course you do.
I'm the least spoilerific
Okay.
person here.
Okay.
The least.
Pop said, I love Arc
least.
Raiders. I hate the weapon design though. Understandable. But the final on my list was Expedition 33. You've heard the conversations. You know what it is. Everything about this game was special. The art style, the story, the music, the combat, everything about this game was fully thought out. They had a vision and they 100% in terms of execution from the vision. It felt like it was 100%. Like just everything about this game just so good, man. Oh my gosh. It really is the game of 2025. And it is extremely special. And it was made by a smaller team. It's their first game. All the different odes and influences, you can see it in the game. And low key, it fit every need, storytelling need done, like met, like emotionally wasn't expecting, met, freaking combat RPG systems and like learning how to like set up crazy builds for your characters, met, like everything was just so in depth. It even pulled in Jess, where it's like because she played it with me side by side, and it was like, oh,
player, thank
like
you.
in combat, like, oh, do this and then you can do this to set, like even she was understanding the systems, and it was like set this up to do this so that they could do this and then do this, and it's like yes. Yes, like it was, man, that game was just everything about that game was just special. Like jeez, man, that game is so good. That pretty much wraps up my 2025 top 5.
W 2025 top 5. But Zeke has sung the praises. And I do, cover your ears, Zeke. I do take Zeke's opinion highly when it comes to games.
All right.
Zeke's just a game too, you're gonna enjoy it. So
cover your ears, Zeke.
You know what I'm saying?
Cover my ears and give me a compliment.
Like, yes, I mean, actually I will go next in regards to my top 5.
Wait, but can I just say something about Expedition 33? Though it is not in my top 5, right? It's somewhere in my like top 10. Like it's a top something, okay? Just don't worry about it. Like that.
He's like, it's up there.
I feel like that's gonna be a game, no matter what happens to like the studio or whatever happens. That is this is a moment in time where this game resonates so much, and it has so many layers. And I think that was the important part of the story, of the game, is that they wanted you to pay attention to the layers and like the intricacy of the story, and that's what made it beautiful. You know what I mean? And I feel like games like that, they put their mark in the gaming world, because people are going to remember that, like, yo, this had such an impact on me while playing, and that it like had a ripple effect to so many other people. And I think because it was so ground zero relatable to so many people when it's talking about pulling at feelings, that like that game just raised the bar in storytelling for real.
It shows that games are art for real.
That's a great way to put it. It really showed that games are art. Like they match the bill when it comes to entertainment and storytelling in
So,
general.
Yeah.
So that's just my thought.
so
That's how I see Expedition
beautifully put.
33.
And I promise you're going to see a bunch. And because of how the industry works, you're going to see a bunch of potential clones in the next couple years.
Probably.
And I mean, to tell you the truth, I am okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the
Yeah.
clone effect as long as you're built, as long as you're using, because I mean, you're using something great to be the blueprint, and then you put your own spin on it. I feel like I'm down for the clones, just as long as they ain't try to copy one for
Yeah,
one.
you can
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
take
You're like, all right,
influence. You
then.
can take influence,
You
but
said,
still be original. I think the
Yeah.
problem is a lot of people they see that the easy way is to just do a straight up copy. And when you
Yeah.
do a
right,
straight up copy,
right.
you can always tell that's like, oh, this just feels like a watered down, but not really close to the thing. And I think when you
Mm-hmm.
take like Expedition 33 is a prime example. They took inspiration from a bunch of other RPGs that inspired them,
RPGs.
but then
Yeah.
made it their own thing.
Yeah.
And Grumpy said it's going to have Final Fantasy VII and KOTOR level generational impact. Yeah, it literally is.
Yeah, I feel the same way about that game. And mind you, I was the co-player, not the main player, just the co-player.
The co-player. I mean, shoot,
Hey, we
that'd be
made
co-pilot.
we made the decisions together. It was like reading
Some
a good
people would
book.
say that I did not play the game, but I would like
You
to
did. You beat the
disagree.
game.
So he said
I
that.
would
He said
like
that.
to disagree. Thanks.
Look,
Oh,
we
she
going
said
we
that.
gonna make it official now. If you co-pilot, if you playing the game and you got a co-pilot that's watching the story with you and taking part in the story, they also played the game.
hmm
Wow.
I mean, if a co-pilot flies the plane, is he not flying the plane?
Talk your
Exactly.
shit,
There you go.
Tola.
Preach on the pastor.
Preach on it, Pastor.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Thank God. I felt it coming while I was saying what I was saying. I was like, mute, 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 mute. Okay, so yes, my top 5. I'll start with my multiplayer. Zeke said it. He pretty much said everything I was going to basically say in regards to Arc Riders. That's definitely on there. Arc Riders is so much fun. Again, it's just the way the world is set up. I don't play very many extraction shooters because I have rage issues, some people say. You know what I'm
Solo
saying?
player for life.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? But it
Tola
was
said, I
really, really
like my
fun.
loot.
I feel you know what I'm saying? Like if I get the loot and I'm grinding for something specific and you take it from me and then you leave with it, oh yeah, I'm finding you. I will find a way to hack the system, interface with the code, or I'm gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? But definitely super fun game. I honestly think that everybody should at least jump into it and at least just try it out. We're still trying to get Jess to join in, but hopefully by the end of 2026 it'll happen. We'll see.
Better do a rain dance or something.
Definitely. Hey, you know, anything is possible. You know, this is the year of possible, impossible becoming possible. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I will definitely say one game that I hella enjoyed during 2025, Monster Hunter. And I will say I enjoyed it because of the squad. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It was so much fun. Jess, Zeek, friends and family members jumping into that and hunting something together. You know, it was such a fun and immersive game
W Insect
going
Glaive.
against the different weapons and trying something new and being like, damn, I didn't even know this ain't hit like that. You know what I'm saying? The creativity with the monsters, the joints where you're like, oh, I'm so close, and then time runs out. Just different things in regards to the game. Monster Hunter is definitely a dub. Very fun. I like the DLC stuff that they've had. They've had a lot of free stuff as well, and collaborations with other, you know, entities and things like that, and how they've kind of brought it into Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has always done that, but I feel like the way they've done it now is really creative. And then just kind of bringing back some of those monsters from the OG games is definitely, you know, dub in my book. So Monster Hunter is definitely on there. Metaphor was another one of the games that was in my top 5. I played it during our 24-hour stream. And when I tell you that
Definitely
game was the only
24.
reason why I was still awake. That game was the only reason why I was still awake.
That's also on my
It was
backlog of
interesting,
RPGs.
man. When I tell you it's interesting, it's fun. If you love Persona, you're definitely gonna love this game because it has the essence of Persona in it, but it's not Persona.
Yeah.
So you definitely feel that at different points. The story is weird, creative, interesting, but it's cohesive. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
Mhm.
it's like you're just like, what the hell? But it's what the hell in the sense that you're like you understand it, but you're still like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's yes, it's definitely good. Also, shout out to the the RPGs. You know what I'm saying? Like the RPG essence, but also taking the essence and not locking you into a box with an RPG and making you feel like you had to follow a specific way.
Mm.
The next
RPGs
game
had a
in
year last year.
oh, they did. Oh yeah, RPGs was cooking.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
there
saying
was
if you
so
enjoyed
many
RPGs,
games
you were
last year,
eating good.
man.
You were
So
eating
many games
good.
last year, just in general.
Straight up. Another one of the games was definitely Ghost of Yotai, which I am still currently knee deep in that joint, balls deep, if you say, if you might
Oh,
say, you know what I'm
hello.
saying, elbow deep in that motherfucker. You know what
I
I'm saying?
you couldn't just put a knee in, a foot, like it just had to be all the
Yeah, I'm all
entire
in. You
lower
know what I'm saying?
torso.
I'm all in.
Like lower,
Hey,
lower peaky toes,
all in.
something decent and wholesome.
All fucking in. Are you really though? I saw you play that joint once. You know what, Hop?
Talk about it,
You
Hot.
know
Talk
what?
about it, Hop.
You know what, Hop?
Had to
Okay,
turn that
I'm gonna
stream
be
on for how
honest.
long?
I'm gonna be honest. See, hey, okay, not too much, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. You right, Hop. You right. You right. We gonna make some changes this year. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna
W
make
not
some
making
changes.
promises.
You feel me? Hey.
Then you get
2026
locked
is
in.
don't make a promise you can't keep.
Hey,
Leave
that's
that
the
thing
W.
open ended. You
Not
know what I'm
open
saying?
ended.
Leave that statement very open ended.
Period.
Ghost of Yotai is fun. Me and Z talked about it. I will say, if Ghost of Tsushima was a 10, Ghost of Yotai I would have to say is a solid 8.5.
Mm.
Close to being a 9. There are just certain things in regards to it that I feel like were really great ideas and were amazing to experience, but they just needed to just kind of just do it. It's kind of like it was like do I really want to do this?
Mhm.
Versus just going all in, which I feel like would have been amazing. But gameplay was great. The new weapon systems is great. The story is great. The side quests, I love those games that the side quests don't feel like a side quest. So it doesn't feel like you're stepping away from the story. It feels like it's all wrapped up into one. And it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like you're just doing a fetch quest. But definitely very fun. I would definitely recommend that game to anybody who's looking for like an open world
Mm.
experience. And if you enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, then you're definitely gonna enjoy Ghost of Yotai. Now, my number one game
Oh.
for 20 freaking 5 was definitely Black Myth Wukong. When I tell you that game slap, man, that game slap.
Why you say it like that?
When I tell you graphics, like freaking combat, that's a game that I remember fighting one dude for 3 hours.
Mhm.
One
That
guy
game
for
is
3 hours
so
had to
On your
hard,
turn
solo
bro.
stream
that
too.
bitch, bruh,
Man with the big head.
bruh. When I tell you, and mind you, finding out I wasn't even supposed to fight that dude, but see, it's like, hey, you want to fight him? Go and fight him. You're not ready? It doesn't matter. Go fight him. You know what I'm saying? It's like do him dirty in front of his squad. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you can go to anyone and fight anyone at any point in time was chef's kiss.
It's like that
Game
one
was so much
meme.
fun.
Where's that dude? He's like, oh, I may be too weak for this boss. Maybe I should come back another
Yep,
time. And then it shows the
right.
skull, and it's like, did you see his
And he's like,
life bar?
maybe.
He took damage, which me,
It means he can bleed.
yeah.
Bruh, that is me to the fullest
That
extent
is
of my
you.
That is
being.
the
And I
stubbornness.
loved every
Yes.
second of it. And I'm like,
1000%.
I'm not going to go back and train to fight you. I'm going to just beat you. And then I will never fight you again. Simple as that.
Which
As long as
means
I win, that's all that matters.
which
hey, you know what I'm
means
saying? A win is a win.
which means you'll love a game like Elden Ring because it's the same type of concept.
You
That's true.
see, I like, you know what? Hey,
You want to
see,
win
so
and
moving on.
crash out.
I feel like Elden Ring will make me crash. I've watched people play it and I've crashed out. Nah, I don't know. But I might pop in the Elden Ring. We'll see.
Or Night Rain.
How's
Or
your
Night Rain. See, I'll play
2025?
Night Rain because we can get the squad into it. So I'll
Look,
definitely play Night Rain.
if chat says we should play Night Rain, then I'm down to play whatever the front title of this game is. I don't know all I know is Night
Say less.
Rain. What is the game called?
I mean, it's
It's
Elden
called-
Ring Night Rain.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Elden
Literally
Ring Night
it's
Rain.
Elden Ring Night Rain. If you have not played Black Myth, please, I implore you. I know they got some sales going on and some discounts for some games. Steam got something going on. You can find it cheaper. I'm telling you, go play that game. That game is so good. I love the story, Journey to the West. Their spin and their take on it is so good. It was a small studio who I remember like when the trailers came out for the game,
Hello,
they
motherfuckers.
genuinely everybody thought that this game was fake. They were like, "Oh no, that's AI." Before it
Yeah,
was a
that's
thing to
true.
say it
I
was
remember that.
AI. Remember, like everybody thought it was fake, and then
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, okay, it's getting close." And I mean, they delivered on what they said they were going to deliver. That game is definitely a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 in my book.
I would have
You
loved
feel me?
so much to finish watching it. Tola started it on stream,
Mm-hmm.
You know
and
what?
what was so crazy.
I
Excuse me, let me get my space real quick. Uh,
okay. Okay.
Tola
Okay.
started
You
it
right.
on stream
We'll
and
take a
was
step back.
like,
Uh-huh.
"Don't worry, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna
Right.
finish the story together." And here I was,
Right.
sitting at my screen, waiting for
You know
Tola's
what?
notification to pop up, and I never saw it. And
Right.
then I called Tola one day and was like, "Hey, Tola, how is everything?" He was like, "Jess, I just beat Black Myth Wukong. Yo, this shit is fire." And I was like, here I was, waiting at my screen,
You
waiting
want
for
to
that
know
notification
something
to
though?
pop
Right.
up.
When I tell you when Tola played Black
Don't be
Myth,
snitches. Don't be snitches.
Tola
Don't be snitches.
disappeared from the Tola
Don't be
disappeared from
snitches.
the
Why y'all snitching?
world. Tola was gone. There was
Zeke.
no
Zeke.
group chat
Brother,
conversation. There was
stop
no
snitching.
nothing.
Relax.
We barely could
Relax.
find
Zeke, relax.
him. We barely
Relax.
could
Just
find
all
him
right.
to stream while he was playing Black
Calm
Myth
down.
Wukong.
All
That
right.
man
You're telling too
disappeared.
much. Relax.
Relax.
Relax. You're talking too much, Zeke. Okay. In my
Hilarious.
defense,
Mm.
that is the only game that I will genuinely say in 2026 I will beat that game again on stream.
You
So
want
for
to
those
make
people who
that?
haven't played, I'll make that promise. That's the only game that I know for a fact I'm playing
You
again in
gonna do a
2026.
new game plus run from the beginning?
Someone please
I'll
clip
do a new
that
game plus run from the
because
beginning. I would do a new game. Now don't get it twisted because I know Zeke. He gonna be like, you said you're gonna do it, new game with none of the other stuff that you got. No. I'm keeping all my gear. I'm keeping all my gear, all my
okay.
accoutrements, all my weapons. And I'm running that joint back and body them. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's so much stuff in that game that I'm like, when I saw it, I was just like, wait, what? Wait, what? You know what I'm saying? And if I could literally manifest that this is cinema meme in real life, I would have done it at least 15 times for the game. Hands down, one of the best games that I had played in a while. 10 out of 10. That game
Okay,
is
command.
so
We
good.
got it clipped. We do have
Now,
the
at the
footage.
same time of me saying that and Jess saying what she had to say, I would love to see Jess finish Kina because I know Jess wants to
Wow, where
beat
did
that
the time
boss.
Where did
go?
the time
Oh,
go?
really? Oh,
Where did
really?
the
Really, Jess? Really?
It
Really?
feels like we've
Really?
been up here
Really?
for too long.
Really?
We
Okay.
gotta
Okay.
blast.
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
Anyway,
yourself,
all
PJ.
right. So I have a top five. And I think I'm gonna preface my top five by saying I think I pushed myself out of my normal gaming element into different genres and just different play styles that I'm definitely not used to. Like Tola mentioning Monster Hunter, I never would have thought I would play Monster Hunter because
Mhm.
that's not my speed at all, right? Like I'm too cool for school. Um just like a lot of things, right? Like Expedition 33, I wasn't picturing myself sitting next to Zeke. Just a lot of games that, everyone was playing that was co-op I was really surprised in myself how much fun I had playing these different games. And I'm just gonna start off with where winds meets. However everyone says it, right? Where the wind meets, where the wind tickles, where one
Right, you're
goes.
right. You're right. Where winds meet.
It's where wind meets, but I want to add. See, I keep adding the S. I just okay. Where
sound like
there's
a
that game.
soap opera that you find in the afternoon at 12 o'clock. This time
Where
on Where
winds
Wind Meets.
meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is actually for one. It's free. It's for the free
Yeah.
ski. Anybody could play this game,
Yeah.
and I think what's really cool about it is it has a lot of history, it has a lot of culture, and the gameplay and just like the art is beautiful. Like
Mm-hmm.
I had so much fun jumping in, and like it was kind of addicting for real. It's yes, Genie, it is beautiful. Like, you could just ride around on a horse, you know. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. You're on it now, actually.
Nice.
W. I mean, like, you could get lost in that game for hours, and like
You can.
everything is intertwined and means something. Like, you're
Yeah.
not having meaningless conversation. Like, everything teaches you something more about like the gameplay, the some history lessons. Like, it's just really fun, and the action is fun too. And I have never played a game like that, so playing it with friends and playing it even alone, I was on that game for like hours alone, just venturing
Mhm.
off, following the story. It's really fun and it's beautiful, and I really like where winds meet, and I will meet it again soon. It is definitely something I will continuously play this year
Mhm.
because I want to see where it goes, and I would like to just, you know, explore more. I think exploring more is where it's at in my gaming journey. So
Yup.
speaking about exploring more, we also played Jump Space.
Yes.
Yes.
I've never felt more
Yes.
like a space cowboy in my life. Okay, and we
You
played
know?
Destiny. And we played Destiny. And like
Facts.
Jump Space was like, if you ever wanted to know what it felt like to like man a station and what it'd be like in space and having to run around in chaos and then zero
Yeah.
gravity movement, like
Yeah.
Jump Space
Yes.
is that game. There's so much, there's not too much story, which is fine. Like, and everything, you know, things could be just fun for fun's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not, we haven't beat it, so you know, like, you know, that's just on us. That's our backlog. But
Hmm.
but it's so much fun. It's so much fun and so much chaos. Like, it's hilarious, especially with friends. So I mean, co-op games like 2025 has been like hella fun with everyone. So
I low key want to buy a joystick so I can fly the ship right.
no, that shit, that like I could never. I think the only person
Bruh.
who's pilot on that freaking game
Bruh.
is Tola.
Because he's
That
playing on
shit is
controller.
disorienting.
That's what I'm saying. I need the little joystick, I need the flight simulator joystick so I can actually fly the ship.
No, but
I
even
mean, I was first
still,
flying it without controller.
yeah, he was on a keyboard, no?
Yeah, yeah, mouse and key. Because the controller doesn't always work. It's like that's just 50-50. It's like
That
it
joint
works
is
today, it doesn't. All right,
disorienting. I
mouse and
was
key.
like, what is up?
Oh
What
my
is down?
gosh.
I don't. I couldn't be an
I agree.
astronaut, but I could be a space
I couldn't.
cowboy, okay?
There you go. That's how you do it. Yup.
But yeah, another co-op game. I had like 3 co-op games on my top 5 because
All
I
good.
love playing with my peoples.
Of course.
With my peoples.
And my
With the
peoples helped
peoples.
me through 2025 and the chaos that it was.
Yes.
No doubt.
But the chaos that I love was Bronzebeard's Tavern.
Mm.
Yes.
I need people to put some more respect on that game. That game is
Yes.
so funny and chaotic and just like I want to play more of it. Like, it's just addicting, really. Like, I've said that like twice already, but like it's just like you want to play, you want to continuously run around, throw stuff at people, like, and like I love like the Easter
Swan dive
eggs.
into each other's arms, you know.
Yes, you
This
know,
is all
like
around
make
fun.
moments and memories.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But
Exactly.
yeah, that game was so much fun. I love the art style. I love like the tavern and the dwarves and goblins and the fantasy that's all around it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that was really cool. And shout out to students who made that game. Like, that wasn't a
Yeah.
AAA studio putting out, like, pumping out this game. Like, no, it was students
Yeah. Super
putting
fun.
out an awesome ass game.
The industry is going to be in great hands.
Facts, especially if they're
Agreed.
putting something out like Bronzebeard Tavern, right? Like, it was a great mix of Overcooked and, I don't know, a Sims game in
Yeah.
some sense. So, all right, wrapping this up. Wanderstop. Wanderstop is such an beautifully made emotional roller coaster. Like, if you are someone who's just like, you feel like you got to keep going, you got to pushing, like you don't take breaks, you don't take a moment to yourself, like you beat yourself up like emotionally. I felt like when I started that game and that opening, I felt like it called me out so bad
Mm.
Like it read me. It was like, oh, are you? It felt like those commercials. Like, are you someone who's struggling with control issues?
You
Like,
like, are you talking to me?
you're
You
looking
like,
around the
You talking
no,
commercial.
to me?
I don't know what you talk about.
Right.
We
You like, what's up
understand
with
your
you?
plight. Here, Wagovi. No, I'm kidding.
Not Wagovi.
But yeah, that game is like really directed to like slowing down
Hmm.
and being mindful and
Yeah.
um talking to different interesting people and seeing like their different like problems that they have and what they're struggling with, and the character makes it seem like, oh, this is an easy solve, or ugh, I don't want to deal with this, but like it's just like beautiful in that way. And also like you're sitting there and you're learning how to make tea, which is like a great comparison to calm and trying to like align yourself for real.
Love it.
So
Love
like
me too.
Wander Stop is a great game. I haven't finished it, but that's okay because we're not talking about top games that we finished. We're just talking
No,
about games that we
that'll be a
love,
really
okay?
that'll be a really short list. Shit.
Right.
That's gonna be
Right.
a really short list.
Yeah, so shout out to Wander Stop. I mean, it's so beautiful. The art is beautiful. The like world design is really cute and
No.
whimsical. So like I would recommend Wander Stop. That's on my top 5. All right. This is a game I beat. This is a game I beat, so be proud of me.
Yeah.
Proud of you, Jess.
Gris.
Proud of you.
Gris is a work of art.
Yes.
Gris had this way of
1000%.
like just enthralling you into this like watercolored world, and like the textures and the music beats. There wasn't any like audio lines, you know what I mean, like voice
Hmm.
lines. There wasn't any voice actors or whatever, you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like it was all based on the environment and what you were doing that told you a story. And Gris was a very beautifully made game. I
Yeah.
mean, like, if you're a person that's into art, or if you're a person that loves like the creative process, like pulling apart Gris was so fun for me because not only were they telling like a really important story about like brokenness and grief and like rebuilding something that's broken within you, but like the art and the sound design was just so like precious. Like
Yeah.
you just like I the whole time I'm just sitting there like holding my Steam Deck like what's next, and I have no idea, like just like what's next. The music will like slowly swell up when action is
Mhm.
happening or whatever, and it's just so fun. Like that game was fun. I enjoyed every moment of it, and I feel like there should be more games like Gris that exist that you just
Yeah.
experience. You don't have to be told what's happening, that you could just experience. And I think like I'm not putting anyone in whatever position, but I think that one really spoke to me because it's like music. Like when you listen to it, it's something you're experiencing, and like you don't have to say many words, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, that's my top 5 of 2025,
Noise.
and that's what I
That'd be
got.
top 5 for Gris. There were so many times that because I watched some people play it that I was
Mhm.
just like, oh my gosh, I need a screenshot of that. I need a screenshot because I want that to be like my background. Because there's so
So
many places that you went to that you're just like, oh my god, that's beautiful.
it's
Hmm.
Like what made them
beautiful.
think of that? It's such a beautiful game.
The
It's
way they
such an
used like
artistically
watercolor and like ink
yes,
splotches and like the transitions, like it was so
yes.
beautiful. I was just like, I want to kind of live here for a while, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and like it's like just the scenes where you're moving through the level. And it's like even when the bad guys or like I guess the thing that you're supposed to be going against or just a
Mhm.
certain point of the level you get to it, and you're just like, "Oh my god, that's more beautiful than the part before." Oh my word.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful game.
Yeah.
And I mean, for what I saw, it looked really fun. So yes, it is definitely on the backlog. Unfortunately, no, I just
It's
don't have
okay.
enough
We don't have to
time.
point
I
out
don't
we
have
I
don't have to
remember
point out the
when I still remember when Jess beat it. She was like, "Hold on, no, did I beat? No, no, I didn't beat. I beat." She's like, "I
when
want
you
more."
beat the game and you don't want it to end, bruh.
That's
She's
how
like, "I
you know
want
That
it's
more. I want
feeling,
more."
yeah,
that
because I had no
feeling,
idea.
yeah.
Yeah, that studio killed it on
Yeah. Yeah.
on that game. Grish
And
is
what
such
was
a
the other
good
game that they made? Because they made another one, the one with the wolves, right?
Never.
That's from the same studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's another
next.
game on the list.
I'm literally playing that next. Like I was like, if they made this, and I was already
Mm,
excited to play this, yeah, it has
mm.
to. It just has to happen. That has to be played next
Yeah.
immediately.
I mean, extend the top 5 to the top 10. We gonna see, because I feel like
That's so much to
there's so
go
many
through.
games. There's so many games that came out within, this last year. That Lord, have mercy, my mind's still in 2025. But there's still so many games in 2025 that came out that I'm like, I really want to jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we ate good. We had a lot that we actually
There's
could,
so
be
much. There's so much.
to
So
enjoy
much
and
food at the
partake in.
table, bro. It was hard
You
to
feel me?
pick. It was so hard. Like
You
there
feel
was
me?
so much. It was like
Bruh.
when you scrolling through Netflix, it just be so much. You be like, I don't even know what to watch, bro. There was
What to
so
pick?
Bruh.
yeah, there's so many games from like so many different genres, and they all were like good. And 2026 stacking up to be the same, it looks like. So
We don't know yet. We
Oh
don't know
my
yet.
gosh.
them
I
backlogs
But
gonna
need
be
I need
ever
to
growing.
develop I need them to go ahead and develop a way for me to go ahead and like just momentarily, gain extra 2 arms and 2 eyes and another head so I can play on each one of these monitors that I got and enjoy the game, because my backlog is growing. At some point in time, I think I might actually catch up to Zeke
You
at a
gonna
point
have
in
to.
time.
All
why?
right.
But I'm
Imagine.
just
This
saying.
catch up is crazy. You at this
Imagine.
point you gonna
I'm
have to
just saying.
you gonna have to turn into Twice off of My Hero, the dude that can split himself and then join back together.
Exactly. That's
Still
exactly what
wouldn't
you're
be
gonna have
enough.
to. That'd be
Still
kind of
wouldn't be
fire.
enough.
I was gonna say, if the game doesn't add any sort of like value into my life, I'm not adding it to the wish list. If I don't see a purpose for it, I'm
I
not
get
adding
that.
it to the wish list. 'Cause
Understandable.
at this
I get that.
point, like it's just like, oh, that looks nice. Add a wish list. Oh, that looks nice. Add a wish list.
That is our top 5 list of 2025. If you want to see our list that we
Love
our
it.
list, we posted it on Instagram, so
Love
go
it.
check it out. That's our top 5.
What is everyone else's top 5 though? That would be
Yes.
great to hear. What was 2025's top 5 for y'all?
What
We
top
yapped
5 games
enough.
did y'all play?